It is TBR time, August TBR time, birthday month TBR time, booktube anniversary month TBR time. Does it get better than that? I don't know, right? I got all the things. I'm so excited. This is such an exciting month for a lot of reasons, right? Like I just said, I have my birthday on the 16th, actually. My booktube anniversary, which is on the 17th, because I started it the day after. You know, I was out doing fun things on my birthday and I started my channel the next day because I was like, doggone it, it's time, right? We got to do this. And so I got both of those coming up here this month. And then I have so many amazing books planned. They're all going to be fantastic, I'm sure. And all of them? I think all of them. Everything that I have locked in, at least, are all with friends. And that's going to be so much fun to do. I cannot wait for this, you guys. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what we got. First things off, we need to we're actually going to wrap up a couple series, I think. Start some, well, anyway. Wrapping up one of my 2 trilogies I'm wrapping up. There we go. I finally got through it. Jeez. Until the Last by Mike Shackle, Book 3 in the Last War trilogy. This is Buddy Read with The Red Company. This is Chance Dillon. This is Alex from Miss Candaria. This is Chris, the Bearded Book Beast. And this is, of course, myself as well. We have read We Are the Dead. Had a really good time with it. We read, what was Book 2? Fool's Hope. That mixed. We'll just say that. Mixed. This one is the final book, and we got to wrap this thing up, right? We got to finish this, and I'm excited, right? Despite the problems that I had with book 2, I'm still excited to see how this wraps up, how it finishes. I know a lot of people really like this. I have heard some rumors that some people who had some issues with book 2 like this one better. Hopefully that's me as well. We'll see. If nothing else, even if it's purely just a surface level and not perfect, whatever, it's fun, grimdark, violence, war story, right? Cool, right? It's at least interesting on that level, and you can just rip through these books, right? I don't know about you guys. Sometimes it's fun for me. One of the things I like about reading, it's the sense of progress, right? Progress through the story, of course, but also progress, like you can physically see the progress through the book as you make your way through, right? And that's just satisfying. I don't know. It's just satisfying to see that. And when you get a book like this, it's really big. This is a big book, right? But you can just tear through these Last War books. They read so quickly. And so that's just kind of fun in that sense. How many pages long is this? It's like 750, almost 800 pages long. Like you can get through these pretty darn fast, much faster than you would a lot of 700 to 800 page books, right? So yeah, excited for this. Can't wait to talk to the guys about it. And then we'll have to pick something new, right? We'll have finished up a complete series there for the Red Company. So we'll have to pick something else for the next read with that group. So that'll be really fun. We then have getting back to the First Law universe. Can't wait for this. I loved the First Law trilogy. I've just read those first 3. Loved it to death. The only reason I didn't continue straight away is because I wanted to space it out because I loved it that much, and now all of a sudden it's been 2 or 3 years, and now that's all I read. So it's time to remedy that issue, and my schedule was so cramped, but a buddy read opportunity came up, and I got some information, and it sounded like I could swing it, so I was like, let me jump in and do it. Not just because I want to get back to this, and I'm so glad I found this cover art, this edition. It matches my other ones, but this is just, I don't care what anybody says, these look so much better than the US covers. The US covers I hate, to be honest. But I'm so excited to get back to this just because I love the story. Also so excited for the buddy read. I'm doing this with Ashley from the Library of a Silver Saint. If you don't know who she is, go fix that right now. She's awesome. And I can't wait to read this with her and just become better friends with her through the process and find out even more and more how we're like exactly the same person for some weird reason. And that'll just be a blast and super fun. So I can't wait for that. This will be a slow burn. I think we're going to do 2 chapters a day. So this will take the whole month, maybe even a couple days afterwards. But no rush, right? You don't rush good things. And so I'm so excited for Best Served Cold, getting into the standalones by Joe Abercrombie. Then it's time to get back to the Wars of Light and Shadow, our huge read along. This is the massive group organized by John at Talking Story, and I'm not going to try to throw out all the names because I'll forget somebody inevitably, which will make me very sad if I do that and hurt someone's feelings. So please, for now, go check out the videos that we have done in the past, and you can see the whole group. You can see the Curse of the Mistwraith discussion on Talking Story channel. You can see the Ships of Marior discussion on my channel. You can see the Warhost of Vastmark discussion on the BellTube channel. And I'm not sure who's going to host this one, but it's going to be a grand old time no matter what. And I can't wait to get back to this book 4. It's been a long time for me since I finished Warhost. It's been far too long, and I just cannot express my excitement to be back to this. I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of weird about stuff like this, that I would love to actually be reading this on my birthday, right? That would be really meaningful to me. However, my birthday's late enough in the month that I need to finish this before then, just to make sure I don't fall behind and miss our discussion. So I'll have to figure out exactly what I want to time out with my birthday, and I have a guess what I think it's going to be here. But yeah, this will. I wish this could be it, but that's okay. We're going to start the month with this, and I'm so excited. Oh man. Okay, so there's that Big Buddy Read Group for that. We have the continuation of the Heaven Tree trilogy by Edith Pargeter. I always forget the name. I apologize, but I got to check it every time. Book 2 is called The Green Branch. Yes, The Green Branch. And if you guys saw my weekly update thing from not this most recent one, but the one before it, I was talking about how just caught off guard I was by the Heaven Tree, and how I was reading it on the recommendation of Janie Wirtz, who I think has earned the right for me to trust her opinion on a good story. And I was trying to organize not just me and Nikhil from Esteem were trying to organize a buddy read, and we were like, hey, why don't we do this that Janie sort of threw out there? It's sort of supposed to be a sort of historical fiction around building a cathedral in this like medieval England, like 1200s England. And a lot of people love this Pillars of the Earth, but in her opinion, this really, it tackles similar subject matter, similar time frame, but much more focused on the actual artist, right? The artistic creation of the cathedral. And just, she likes it a lot more. And we're like, all right, well, we'll give that a shot. And then she jumped in as well and reread it. It's a reread for her. And we all loved book 1. We loved it, and we just got to continue, right? So continuing that alongside Janie and Nikhil here as we go into book 2 here in August. Can't wait. These are pretty short. This omnibus is like 900 something pages, and it's all 3 books, right? So they're not super long. The prose is just to die for. It's gorgeous. I did not think I was going to like this that much, to be completely honest with you, right? And I've said that. I said that to Janie. I think I said it to Nikhil on the front end. I was like, hey, I'll try this because I trust Janie, but I don't know. I like my wizards and dragons and spaceships and whatever. This doesn't need it, man. This is just that good. So please check this out. Can't wait to get to book 2. And then the other one, and I'm thinking this is probably going to be the one I try to put on my birthday, and that is The Power That Preserves, book 3 in the Tales of Thomas Covenant, The Unbeliever by Stephen Donaldson. So excited for this. Loved Lord Valsbane. Was mind blown by the Ill Earth War in book 2. I see no reason to believe that this isn't going to be even better, right? I read the back synopsis. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything here because I don't want to spoil anything. But reading the back synopsis and knowing where we left off in book 2, I almost don't have words. Okay? I almost don't have words. This is crashing my all-time favorites list. I don't know how high it's going to climb, but we're going to see. And wow, dude. Wow. I can see why Donaldson is a legend. And let's just say I already ordered a bunch more of his books. So you can be on the lookout for a book mail update at some point with some more Donaldson stuff, because this is just incredible. He is quickly becoming one of my favorite writers, and I wish I had found it a very long time ago, but hey, what are you going to do? And it makes me even more grateful that I was able to get these autographed when I met him at the ICFA conference. I hadn't read any of his work when I met him, which makes me sad. But now if I get the chance to talk to him again, you better believe I'm going to have a lot more to say this time, because wow, these are incredible. All right, so those are the things that are locked in. If we have time, we're going to see what else we can do, right? I'm not entirely sure. This is my last, really, 2 or 3 weeks before the school semester starts back up, and I got to get back in there and do more data collection and things like that. So I might lose some time, but it is not only the start of a semester, but the start of a new data collection cycle, right? We'll have new research studies going on. And sometimes those things take a while to get going in the semester. And so I might not actually lose any reading time. We'll see. And because it's my birthday month, I want to try to put a little bit more time into reading if I can, just because it'll make me happy, right? So we're going to see how it all shakes out if I have time. I really, really, really want to get into Tales of the Sun Eater Volume 4, the fourth collection of short stories that Christopher Rocchio has put out there. The cover with the Cielson on there is just, I'm just going to say Cielson. I'm not going to say who it is, although we know who it is. There is some really interesting attention being paid to this collection, particularly because one of the stories called The Acosmist. I'm not going to say anything about it, other than Christopher has said, has pointed out how unique it is. And so I'll just leave it there, but I can't wait to get in and read these. The only reason I haven't read them already is because I'm trying to get through some more of these buddy reads, right? So I don't fall behind on those. So yeah, can't wait to get to that. Hopefully I have some time. If I happen to, those are short and sweet, right? So if I get through those, still have some time, I would like to do the third Darth Bane book. It's been a minute since I read book 2, and I really just want to see how it ends, right? I want to get in there and get to the conclusion, and those are really short as well. So I'd like to get in there and complete that Star Wars trilogy and, see where it leaves off, see where it kind of leaves the universe, and then we'll go from there in the Star Wars EU. And the final thing, if this shows up, I don't know that it will, but if it does, it's going to be awfully hard to not pick it up and just kind of burn through it really quick because I'm very excited, will be Isles of the Emberdark, the new Brandon Sanderson secret project, the standalone Cosmere novel, newest release. What else can I say? I don't know. It's got a cool cover. I got this along with the Words of Radiance crowdfunding campaign, and I've been seeing people getting them in the mail. You're starting to see reviews go up online and stuff. Mine hasn't even started to ship yet. So I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait, but hopefully not too long. I would love for that to show up. Be a great birthday gift. And I know that the premise of the story, and it's one that I'm very excited for, and I think I will like quite a bit. And it'll continue sort of nudging the Cosmere as a whole along, is my intuition anyway. So, okay. There's my TBR. It's a whole lot of stuff. So let's hear what you guys have to say. Talk to me in the comments. What do you have up for August? Have you read any of these? What'd you think? Spoiler free, of course. What are you most excited for on your list? Just hang out. Just hang out with me. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, I'm closing in on that 3,000 number. I'd love to see that here by the 1 year mark. That'd be really cool. So, help share some stuff around or whatever. I don't know how to do this, but let's keep growing the community. Let's keep having fun conversations. Let's keep making friends. That's what we're here for. That's what it's all about, dude. And it's so much fun along the way. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.